right, welcome basketball fans to Central Maine Community College, Auburn, Maine, for YSC men's basketball action on Munzing Media Sports. I'm Jim Toomey along with executive producer Rob Munzing, Chris Wheeler on the camera. Central Maine women won the opener, but good sportsmanship shown by both teams, and the Word of Life women just hustled the whole game, very positive. And Central Maine women acquitted themselves as far as, no celebrations.
Yeah.
So it was certainly a huge win point-wise. We move on to the men's game. The Word of Life Bible Institute, Pottersville, New York, Rob, 273 miles from here. Head coach Justin Cousins, who we talked to, he was very positive before the game. He actually watches and listens to us.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's fantastic.
He's in his 8th season. He's a graduate of Word of Life, assisted by Ethan Schenke. If I said that, 9-6, they're 4-5 in the league. They score 76 points a game while giving up 66. 41% from the floor, 31% behind the arc, 62% at the foul line. Last couple of games in January, they lost to Southern Maine 66-58, and Great Bay, who we haven't seen since CM beat them.
That was early, right? That was early in the season we did that game.
They have not lost since then. Great Bay beat them 97-66. Central Maine head coach Dave Gagne in his 31st year, assisted by Steve Carey, Jared Rubin, and one of the all-time CM greats, Corey David. 9-7 overall, but an excellent 6-1 in the conference. They score 83.6 points a game while giving up 78.7. We're going to be going to Steve English for our lineups.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Kirk Hall on the campus of Central Maine Community College for tonight's men's basketball contest between the Word of Life Huskies and your Central Maine Mustangs. First, the starting lineup for the visiting Huskies. Number 2, Hayden Grant. Number 5, Ephraim Marvin. Number 10, Lucas Parcher. Number 22, Hayden Jordan. And number 24, Dan Morales. Head coach of the Huskies, Justin Cousins, assisted by Ethan Schenk. And now the starting lineup for your Mustangs. From Naugatuck, Connecticut, number 13, Caden Moore. From Rockport, Maine, number 15, Will Duke. From Kingswood, Texas, number 31, Vaughn Jonas. From Durham, Maine, number 32, J.G. Pound. And from Turner, Maine, number 5, Wyatt Hathaway. Head coach of the Mustangs is Dave Gagne. He is assisted by Steve Carey, Corey Davis, and Jared Rubin.
Mustang's going to be road warriors come up here, Rob. As
Yes,
I've got
they
the
are.
schedule.
Yeah, they've had a nice little stretch here at home.
Of course, the last game of the first semester was that last-second basket down at Southern Maine
Yes.
Community College.
That was a great game.
7 seconds plus change left. A foul shot was missed by Southern Maine. The rebound quickly got to Will Duke, who went the length of the court and laid it in for a 62-61 win. And a game you did, first one, BS Brighton Stratton Albany, they lost 74-63. It was tied like around the 25s or something. But they're going to be on the road for like 5 consecutive games. They're not home again until UMA on the 29th. But right now we have business at hand. Word of life, the Huskies in the blue uniforms. There's a three-pointer out of the corner. Bang! That was Hayden Jordan, freshman from Apollo Beach, Florida. Will Duke with the ball. Jonas goes to pound, and now the drive by Duke. Up and in for Will Duke. I noticed in my research, Will Duke hitting 48% from behind the arc, according to the stats. I don't know.
Yeah, he's really taking his offense to another level here.
A dipsy-do shot off balance by Morales. Here come the Mustangs, and the travel? Okay.
Yes.
Mustangs 7-4 at home. Playing some tough non-conference competition, which is part of getting it ready. Saved by the Huskies, but Will Duke's going to take it. Over for the big stuff! Caden Moore. Remember Caden Moore and Will Duke were on our very first interviews this season?
Yeah.
Will Duke could have probably taken that in. He gave it up. And there's a three. Huskies. Lucas Parsher.
Well,
He's from New Smyrna Beach, Florida.
you can see what the Huskies want to do, Jim. They're not afraid to take that long range.
There's Wyatt Hathaway fouled as Vaughn Jonas made a nice pass.
Give you a look at the Will Duke seal. What Will did smart on that play, Jim, he saw that the Husky was going to try to hit it off him, so he backed up and then kept the ball in bounds. Got it to Caden Moore for the stuff.
For the high percentage shot.
That's very hard. That's a shot you and I have never made.
I did, but I almost fell off the ladder. Wyatt Hathaway, an 87% foul shooter. Very cool, calm, and collected.
Yeah, he always is.
We're tied at 6 in the early going of this men's YSCC Magic. We welcome matchup. We welcome fans wherever they may be watching and listening on Muncie Media. Three-pointer, no good by Parsher. Jonas quickly in the front court. Three-pointer, Hathaway, side of the rim. But Vaughn Jonas says, I'm going to take advantage of that angle and lays it in.
Yeah, it came in the hands of Jonas and very smartly. Rather than trying to do anything extravagant, just went up, teardropped at home.
Traveling violation, Huskies. And you know what? Lucas Parcher, I'm saying, he just pointed to himself and said, me bad. We don't see that much these days. It's always somebody else's fault. JT Pound working down there with his hard hat on, and it works.
Yeah, he's got that nice, gentle touch. Gets the shooter's roll that the big guy really wants.
10-6 Mustangs. Huskies coming out of the corner. Grant gets it to Marvin. Here's a three-pointer. Bang!
That's the second one I think he's got.
Parsher cuts it to 1. And traveling on Caden Moore.
Here's JT inside. We said gets a shooter's touch. Watch right here. He's got 2 defenders on him. Spins in the paint, goes up, gets that roll, drops it home.
3 minutes into the game. It's 10-9 Central Maine. Goes inside, no good, but looks like Parsher is going to the line, listed as a 6'2 freshman.
player control on that, Jim.
Oh, sorry.
Late call.
I didn't notice that. But coaches for Word of Life said sometimes they only have players 1 year, in the not 2. Hathaway got it inside, and Caden Moore had to sort of change his shot, didn't he, Rob?
Yeah, Caden was going to dunk that, and then got kind of thrown off balance and readjusted halfway down.
And it spins off, but going to the line will be Ephraim Marvin.
First foul of the half on the Mustangs.
There's been different temperatures out here. We've been here for hours. It was very warm in the beginning, and then it's cooled off and sort of equaled out. Now, anyway, it's fine. And we've got a pretty good crowd here with the students not back yet.
Right, this is a nice crowd in here for a non-student crowd, for sure. We'll get our interns back. I want to thank Chris Wheeler, been stepping in. Chris runs a lot of our Munzing media stuff on high school games, and he'll be along doing hockey next week with Patrick Dexler next Friday night.
Marvin made the foul shot. He came in as 79% foul shooter. Mustangs by 1. Jonas in the lane. There's a nice block as Duke got it down to Pound. Pound with a baby hook shot. Rebound Moore, and now lost. And a foul on Central Maine. I got a feeling this is going to be a good game.
Yeah, poor Will Duke. He got caught up in a situation that he had no control over. He was trying to escape what he saw coming and couldn't do it. Got the foul call. Got a quick 30-second timeout. Our next Mustang game coming up here next week. It'll be a makeup game as NHTI women will come in. They weren't ready. What was it? They weren't ready to play at the beginning of the season. Had some illness or whatever it was. So just the women are playing on the 21st. Mustang women on the bus, Gus. They're headed down east where most of the snow that they think is forecast is going to fall down there. They think they might get 8 or so inches down there. So we'll see how that works out for them trying to come back tomorrow night.
And this will be the first significant storm for most of the state.
Yes.
It's funny how timing and coincidences and stuff, I'm sure you have run into that. Some year it said, hey, everything is great. It snowed on a Wednesday. We had no game.
Yeah.
It snowed on, we didn't have a game. And then all of a sudden, every game day, there was a storm predicted.
What was last year? We didn't get much snow, and then we got the storms in late March and April.
Yeah.
It affected baseball and softball.
That's right.
We got snowed out in softball.
That was an interesting entry pass by Hayden Grant.
Yeah.
You notice that?
Yeah, alley-oop or something.
Yeah. And he keeps the dribble alive. Hayden Grant from Akron, Ohio. Marvin with 10 to shoot. Down the lane. Shut off, 5 to shoot. They kick it back outside. Morales off, no good. Dan Morales from Bayamon, Puerto Rico. Okay, Vaughn Jonas looking over his shoulder to Coach Dave Gagne. Dave made sort of a animal call to get his attention, didn't he? He went hoo hoo or something.
They're running the owl play.
Underneath, missed by Moore. He couldn't get the attention, so he made this sound.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought they opened the door behind us and a bird flew in.
It was like a hoot owl.
Hey, I guess it worked because he looked over his shoulder.
Yeah, they got a good look at. Just didn't get it down. Yeah, couldn't get that one through the nest.
12-11 Mustangs. Huskies trying to go ahead. Look at that rebound. Vaughn Jones, but stolen away. And no good. The steal was by Parsher. And he sends Blake Gossel, who's checked in, to the line.
Yeah, Chang came over and made a good foul, make him earn at the free throw line.
Yeah.
Rocco just in the game. He comes on as a sixth player, Jim. That's
Yeah.
that's Rocco's role. He comes in with great energy. Usually has an immediate impact in the game when he comes in.
Gossel from Alden, New York.
Getting a look at Wyatt Hathaway.
Gossel about a 70% foul shooter, averaging 5.3 a game. And the game is tied. The men's coaches actually have some young kids they brought on the trip.
That was neat, yeah.
And the CM trainer had his wife and 2 kids behind us in the first game. And she was very friendly with the kid. I looked around. It was a shot missed. I missed it because I was screened out by the coach.
Yeah, it was Caden Moore missed.
Pounding the ball is Marvin. Far side, Hayden Jordan. There's
Oh, my.
Bang. People down in Florida like that one as the Huskies take a 3-point lead. Huskies bench clapping and cheering. And they're obviously saying defense in the end of the court. With CM on the offense. Chang gonna go all the way. The finger roll, no. Defied gravity. Through traffic is Marvin Steele. It's gonna be a 2-on-2 break maybe. And too high for Jonas. Huskies gonna go back the other way, better travel, so that stopped. Wyatt Hathaway, the veteran. We're gonna miss him next year. We got surprised he came back this year.
Yeah. He was on the Corey David plan.
Oh, look at that JT Pound. I was kidding with Wyatt and I said, I want my graduation gift back.
That's right. He had senior nights.
Yeah. JT Pound, again, we've said many times, playing tough inside, but he goes out. And what a weapon. From Durham, Maine, Freeport High School. 3-pointer Huskies off the rim, no good. Look at Vaughn Jonas climb the ladder.
Yeah. Vaughn's playing a good all-around game here today. He's got several boards already.
Hathaway for 3. Spins off. Rebound, Hayden Jordan. And foul on CM. A whole bunch of subs coming in, including a new player you saw play the other day. Number 34, Keontae Marsh, freshman from Dallas.
Yeah, good ball handler. Got a good all-around floor game.
Ben Francis checks in, number 20 out of Orono, Maine. Chang remains in, and number 3, Alex Brigitte from Hollywood, Florida.
Yeah, Riley Brown also in.
Riley Bowen. And we did talk to Isaac Irwin before the game.
Yeah.
He actually came over and said, with my injury, I'm going to go home and have taken care of.
Yeah.
Going back to Brisbane. Remember the interview we had with him?
Yeah, it was fantastic. Yeah.
So he actually looked for us.
Yeah, I talked to him the other day when I was over here and said how sorry I was to hear that he had been injured. Did it during practice, coming down off a dunk.
So he said he may be back. He doesn't know. It depends on physical and what opportunities. But bang! Look at that, Ben Francis. As you've referenced a couple of times, a lot of confidence from, about halfway through that first semester.
Absolutely.
Played on some excellent Orono High School teams. 3-pointer outside, bang. What range? I got to check this Hayden Jordan. I got to check the stats when I can. And they go inside and a miscommunication there. Okay, Hayden Jordan. Here you go, Rob. 44% from long distance.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Taking a look at the Ben Francis right in the game. Ben comes up, got the skillet heated up.
18-17 Huskies of Word of Life Bible Institute, Cartersville, New York. Out of the corner, jump shot, swish. Hayden Jordan says, I can make a shot from 2-point country as well. Huskies by 3. Francis into Brigitte. Kicks it to the other side for a 3. Chang, no good. Bowen had a hand on it and lost it out. It'll be Word of Life ball. On the drive is Marvin. Cross the lane, baseline jump shot, no good by Gossell. Stolen away, the Muskies get it right back. Gossell blocked by Brigitte, excellent timing. by Alex Brigitte from Hollywood, Florida. Obviously, I'm not a big man, but the fundamental is you don't block it at the hand. You put your defensive hand about, a foot and a half
Right.
off the other player's hand, so you block it that way. You know how they cheer when somebody crams it into the crowd?
Yeah.
And guess what? The other team gets it back again.
I was reading a stat online. They were talking about Bill Russell. There was a game. Russell had 50-something rebounds in the game. Can you imagine?
They put a lot of shots up in the air.
They did. They did.
They didn't need a 24-second clock. You know how they started with 24 seconds? They figured out, and on my math, they wanted each team to take so many shots during a game.
Right.
So then they divided it by how many minutes they had and ended up with 24.
Oh, wow.
That's why it's 24 and not like 25 or 30. Back in the 50s when they did the clock, of course the Celtics had their black Converse sneakers. It was the trademark.
They had the Converse factory right there in
Yeah.
Medford, Massachusetts.
All right, we digress. Back to business here. And Chang coming out of the corner, goes to the other side to Francis. Marsh goes in, Brigitte turns, shoots, got it. Alex Brigitte. He's only averaging 1.3 a game, but he's pretty unselfish out there. Three-pointer off the back rim, missed by Hayden Grant. Marsh in the front court, circles around, goes underneath. Brigitte says, I got 2 baskets.
March, what a beautiful feed. We'll take a look at that feed. It's one thing I noticed in his time that he played the games that we did previous, Jim, with him just on campus, how good a passer he is.
Because they practiced a lot coming back early, didn't they?
Yes, they did. Kind of like boot camp, Coach calls it.
I was watching Southern Maine the other night. Coach Richards sort of said the same thing for his group that I think will be improved, obviously. There's a basket baseline. Hayden Jordan.
Yeah, Southern Maine just got themselves a nice recruit out of Spruce Mountain. Jace Bessie, one of the best basketball players in the state, going to head down to SM next year.
Marsh for 3. Bang! That's his first 3 as a Mustang.
And we're going to show you a replay on it.
Bessie's a very common name in that Livermore Falls.
Sure is.
And going to the line. Livermore Falls, Jay, and Chisholm is anyway.
Here's the 3.
You remember you in Maine where the big football rivalry was Jay and Livermore Falls that could shake hands at the border?
Did some of those games.
Two separate teams.
Yep.
When they consolidated, obviously, the town names disappear. Spruce Mountain, and they said, we're rising from the ashes.
Yeah.
That's why the Phoenix. So it's all. No, that would be, if you've seen this gentleman play and you think he's going to be good, that I'm sure Coach Rich is welcome with open arms. Foul shot is good. Nice job by Ephraim Marvin.
Got ourselves a good tilt here. We thought it would be, and it's exactly panning out that way, Jim. That's good.
We're tied at 24, 9:20 remaining, first half. Marsh with the ball. In the game for Aiden Jefferson out of Buckfield, Maine. Caden Moore backs in, being defended by Javion Glenn, who's checked in, and there's a basket. Caden Moore earned that one. Moore averaging 14 points a game, 6.7 rebounds a game, 53% foul shooter. Let's see if he improves on that. Spins off, JT Pound. Holding on the Huskies underneath. So they say no shot. Inbounds play from the baseline. Caden Moore will trigger it in. Lucas Parsher back in the game. Francis out front to Marsh. Jefferson dumps it in. Spinning is Moore. Goes to that strong left hand off glass.
Yeah, Caden off to a good start in this one.
He If he gets that shoulder slightly ahead on the angle, it's all over for the defender. Morales shut off baseline. They go back outside. Javion Glenn from Manchester, New Jersey. Three-pointer off, no good by Parsher. Over his head, did not get the roll. I think that was Michael Wieland has checked in. Bang! Welcome to Keontae Marsh. The bench comes out and congratulates him. 2 3-pointers tonight.
And this is a long one by Marsh here. Steps into it, brings it home. Welcome to Mustang Magic.
I'm not sure if he scored the other night, did he? I don't think he did.
See, Coach Dave in the huddle will be bringing the mics in here soon.
No, we played 11 minutes of the game you did, 0 for 3.
Yeah.
So.
More facilitating the other day.
Yeah.
But stepped into those 2 threes. Beautifully done.
So I mentioned about the road trip, so I'll just reel them off. Tomorrow at Washington County Community College, Calais, Maine. I haven't got the dates. They'll be on the road to Great Bay, Vermont State University, Randolph. Word of Life, they're going to play on the 25th in New York. And while in New York, they're going to play Paul Smith's. So they're not back home until Wednesday the 29th against UMA, and then they go to New Hampshire Tech, I think, on the road again, I think.
Yeah, so that's the men. The women will sneak in that makeup game on Tuesday night against NHTI, and they'll be following that same road warrior mentality for themselves.
Glenn with the ball being guarded by Moore. Moore came out to defend, way away from the basket. Change of pace dribble, Parshner. Baseline drive, up and in. Nice body control by Ephraim Marvin.
Yeah, Marvin with just a little hesitation underneath made some room for himself.
He averages 11.9 points a game. There's a steal by the Huskies. Javion Glenn passes to his right. Here's a 3. That's off, no good. Missed by Marvin. Here come the Mustangs. It went from Moore to Hathaway. Loose ball picked up by Moore. JT Pound hanging around. And Sir Isaac Newton's theory works. The gravity theory works.
And the great soft touch that the big guy has.
We don't need the apple to prove it. We just need that JT Pound proving gravity. And as I say that, is that a long 2 or 3?
It was a 3.
Who was that by? I missed the player.
Yeah, 24.
All right, Dan Morales from Puerto Rico. I shouldn't have been in my science mode that long. Missed by the Mustangs. Marvin with the ball. Jefferson defending. Huskies rotated around. Morales goes way over there to Javion Glenn. Here's a 3-pointer. Off, no good by Michael Wieland. He's from Eden, New York. And a good idea, but just a little too hard to handle as Will Duke comes back, replacing Keontae Marsh.
Yeah, Marsh will put it through a needle there. You've got to keep your head in a swivel there. You get yourself open, he's going to thread it through there. That was a good pass. Will Duke back in gives them 2 good point guards now.
Baseline jump shot comes up short for Marvin. And I think sometimes both of them will be in there under certain matchups. But. And they're going to call traveling on Jefferson. And Jefferson sort of takes responsibility too. I thought he got away with it for a second.
Yeah.
Because there was a little delay.
Yeah.
It was the correct call, right?
Yes, it was.
6:15 to go, first half, in this great game. Huskies trailing by 4 have showed excellent shooting touch. We'll check the numbers at the half. Here's Morales. Here's a 3-pointer from coming up short is Hayden Jordan. And off, Word of Life.
Foul situation, 6 fouls on Word of Life, 5 on the Mustangs. So that's where we stand here with just under 6 minutes.
Will Duke goes to Jefferson. Back out to Duke. Duke directs a little traffic, wants a screen. Got a partial one. Shut off. Hathaway in the deep right corner, being guided by Hayden Jordan. 7 to shoot, Mustangs. Will Duke fires with 2 on the clock, comes up short and lost out by Word of Life.
Yeah, Caden Moore made a nice play there, realized that he was going to be able to control it, but he could play it off the Word of Life defender and save the possession.
I don't think Duke had time to get the feet set like he usually does.
No, he knew he had to get it off. He was just hoping for contact on the
inside. Moore gets his own rebound, lays it in.
Yeah, Caden being a force underneath. Caden plays bigger than he is.
Yes.
Plays taller than he is.
I mean, he says 6'5", but three-pointer Huskies. This rattles off very close by Gosell. Mustangs by 6 with 5 to Hathaway from downtown Auburn. Bang! That was so long. That was almost off the college property.
Wow.
Out of the corner. Rebound Pound.
JT's pounding the boards, Jim. I don't know what he's got. We'll have it at the half, but he's man on the boards.
Jefferson for 3. Bang! Aiden Jefferson. Buckfield, Maine. Sort of a swing player with the JVs, but he's moved up this year and has shown that type of shooting in the short sample size.
They had that turnover right out of the gate, didn't let it affect him there. Get that pass. Catch, release, 3.
He's 4 out of 7 on threes. And Caden Moore says, thank you. I see the ball. I'm going to grab the ball.
Let's take a look at it.
And we're going to have a timeout on the court. 4:10 remaining first half. Central Maine 41, Word of Life 29 on Munzing Media Sports.
You saw the long-range dial-up by Wyatt Hathaway. Jim said almost off the campus shooting that one.
We've been known to embellish.
Yeah, well, you're doing announcing for as long as Jim and I have. You don't want to let the facts stand in the way of a good story.
Well said. Sometimes you have a limited opportunity to use something, somebody's name.
I was talking to Coach Nielsen's mom over there, and she stopped me. And she said, I just want to tell you, I so much enjoy you and Jim doing the games and how you relate to the players and how you have fun with it. Abby Nielsen, Coach Nielsen's on the women's team, the assistant coach, Abby's mom.
All right.
She says sometimes he'll be driving around and they'll just put the game on, whatever game it is we're doing for Munzing Media, high school or college or whatever, and just listen to it.
Thank you very much for your support. You know what I say? It's an easy product to sell.
Exactly. Well, it's about the kids.
Here's Bowen trying to get position, and he's got it. Look at that, Riley Bowen.
Riley with a nice play.
Over in Melbourne, I think they're having a Sunday noontime meal. Right, I'm going to check my time zones again, but I know it's tomorrow in the middle of the day. 16 hours different. Australian Open down there. 10. Here comes Vaughn Jonas, and no, is he okay? I hope so.
Went in heavily. Let's take a look. Here's Riley. Little head and shoulder fake. Going to dip through the defender here.
Yeah,
off balance. What a one-handed put-up that was. Good job by Riley on the finish.
Sort of once he knew the defender, it was sort of a methodical move that he actually said, how am I going to do something with a legitimate shot? And it paid off. 7
fouls now on the Huskies. 5 on the Mustangs.
Let's see, Vaughn Jonas averaging 7.6 points a game. And on cue, he made the foul shot because I'm going to tell you, he was 77% at the line coming in. So he's improved on that.
Yeah, Mustangs have extended this to 16 points.
I mean, we're right here at midcourt, and it's almost snuck up on us in a way.
Well, that's what I was kind of saying. They've got some good defensive plays as well as finishing on the offense. And JT Pound, when he was in, they was controlling the boards.
The Huskies have been cold the last 5 minutes.
Yes, they have.
There's a shot a little wide by Hayden Grant. Huskies get the offensive rebound, so reset to 20. Hayden Grant out of the corner, three-pointer no good by Lucas Parsher. Here come the Huskies. Jonas to Duke, bounce pass Bowen. Bowen shut off, so it goes back out to Hathaway, long distance. Bang! What? Besides the excellent player he's been, very entertaining player.
Yeah,
I mean, he brings
is.
the energy.
Yeah, he does.
48-29, so enjoyable to watch. You went to his background, playing multiple sports for Levitt High School just up the road, his father and all that. Shot no good by Marvin.
Yeah, the Mustangs have got a height advantage, and they're using. Let you see the rebounds.
Will Duke stops, shoots, and gets it. Quick release by Will Duke.
And Mustangs shooting lights out the second half of this first half. Their shooting percentage off the charts.
Huskies moving it around the perimeter. Glenn, top of the arc to Grant. Now it's Marvin. Alex Brigitte back in the game. And look at that defense, Riley Bowen. Little contact, Jonas plays on. Brigitte, a short one, no. Loose ball comes away. Huskies have it in the person of Hayden Grant. He takes it all away. Nice rebound, Brigitte. Vaughn Jonas. Backs out, looking for angles. Duke on the far side, in the middle to Brigitte. Hathaway for three. That one a little too long. And a holding foul, I think, on the Huskies. I know who it's on, Ephraim Marvin, because he has this disbelief.
Said he cleared him out. Got a smile on his face here. Well, the Huskies came out of the gate shooting very well, Jim. Hitting threes, really high percentage. And once they started missing, the Mustangs have controlled the defensive board. They have cleared the boards and given themselves opportunities on transition baskets, as well as their shooting percentage in the second half of this has been really good.
They're 6 out of 17 behind the arc. We can find out if we have the time. Probably at one point they were like what, 6 for 10?
Yeah,
I'm gonna guess.
Early on. Yep.
Nice touch by Riley Bowen. And he's gonna get more time with Isaac Irwin injured and
yeah, we feel bad for Isaac. And safe trip home, Isaac.
Nice touch. Let's see what Riley Bowen's done at the foul line. Could that be correct? You know what the stats say? He was 0 for 1 at the line coming in. That's hard to believe, isn't it?
He's doing better now.
I mean, 52-29. Just went under a minute to go in the first half. Back in the game, number 24, Dan Morales. Hayden Grant. Huskies spread it out. Something going on underneath.
Yeah, Hathaway involved in something. Pair of fives getting after it.
All right. It's still going to be a 1-and-1 on the 9th team foul.
His third. He's got to sit now. Picked up 2 quick ones.
Walking it up, Will Duke. Chang back in the game to Duke. Jonas, Hathaway. It's hard to keep up. Three-pointer Chang, side of the rim. Rebound, I believe that was Morales, outlet pass. About a 1 second difference between the game and shot clock. Three-pointer off the back rim, no good by Michael Wieland. Morales no good, there's still time here. 10 seconds on the clock, here comes Chang. Chang, Will Duke, bang! He took his time, didn't he? He knew exactly what time, he didn't have to rush it.
Well, they had 2 options as you see it unfold. They got Hathaway and Will Duke. Well, you couldn't go wrong with either one of those 2 sharpshooters. And Will Duke knocks it home for the 3 at the buzzer. 55-29, your score. We're going to take a pause, and Jim will do the stats. We'll be back for the halftime stat report. But first, let's pause for these messages.
Since 1964, the mission of Central Maine Community College has been to serve the surrounding communities with an enriched and inclusive learning environment. The college takes pride in transforming students into employees through lifelong learning opportunities that expand career aspirations and improve current workplace skills. While the most evident changes have been made to the physical layout of the college, the real magic happens within the learning. Engaging in classroom conversations, collaborating in immersive hands-on projects in labs, and sharing through teamwork in academics and extracurricular activities provides students with opportunities to think critically, solve real-world problems, and become lifelong learners. At CMCC, students are surrounded by peers all working towards the same goal, with expert faculty who seek out innovative ways to make classes more than just a lecture, and staff who make student success their priority. Students are empowered to forge their own path towards graduation and beyond. Please join us in celebrating the 60th anniversary of Central Maine Community College and be part of our continued journey of growth and innovation.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
Provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to peak. It's leveling the playing field for everybody. It provides a great opportunity, just the fellowship amongst athletes, get a chance to play against some different teams that typically don't get a chance to play against from different regions, different parts of the country. It kind of gives you an opportunity to kind of see where you're really at against everybody. Really good. Like I said, just a great environment, well-ran tournament. It's a pleasure to be part of organizations like USCA.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
USCA provides our program exactly what they say, a chance for small colleges to peak. It's leveling the playing field for everybody.
Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
Or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
Do you know that your current annuity might not be the best fit anymore? In today's markets, there are new options that could offer greater flexibility, higher growth potential, and even enhanced benefits that can be specifically tailored to your needs. Upgrading your annuity doesn't just mean better rates. It's an opportunity to explore these new innovative options designed to help you get more out of your investment. Don't settle for outdated terms. Contact us today to learn how upgrading your annuity can open the door to better opportunities in your retirement.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost. And for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2022 to 2025. Set your goals and find your path at CMCC. Let's build a future together.
Our goal in public service is to improve the quality of life in communities. This is the Public Service and Social Sciences Department. We originally started with criminal justice, and then we added more programming.
I'm in the forensic science program.
I want to become a state fire investigator.
State trooper.
I want to be a game warden.
Forensic psychologist. Behavioral health professional.
CM offers a lot more hands-on learning than most places.
The only way to give them that experience is to do that through immersive scenario training.
You actually dust their fingerprints.
Learning how to go through, take pictures, what to look for.
We are the only college in the state of Maine that offers a third-year advanced certificate in police operations.
It is a great way of excelling your career and jump-starting you onto that path.
Public Service Simulation Center allows us to fully implement an immersive training environment.
Can I see your other hand?
You just don't want to get boxed in.
We teach de-escalation and empathetic communication to better address community needs.
The instructors are awesome.
They really care about our education.
We have people that teach who have been members or are actively members of these industries. This is a one-of-a-kind program.
It's preparing me to have a step up in my professional career.
Here at the school, they're really invested in our education.
It's a nice environment.
Is your annuity keeping up with your goals? The financial landscape is constantly evolving, and new annuity options are designed to offer more benefits, better flexibility, and improved growth potential. Upgrading your annuity can help you take advantage of these opportunities and make your money work harder for you. Whether you're looking for higher income, newer, better terms, or added features, now is the time to explore what's possible. Call today to discover how we can help you unlock the full potential of your investment.
Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
Or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
All right, welcome back to Central Maine Community College. Jim Toomey, Rob Munzing, Chris Wheeler. Halftime of the men's game. Let's look at the stats. 55-29, Central Maine with a big run the last 9:20 of the half. I believe it was like 29-5. Field goal percentage, 55 for the Mustangs, Rob. And they started kind of cold.
Yes.
And just the opposite of the Huskies. They're shooting 24% now. CM, 7 out of 13 from long distance. Word of Life, 6 out of 19. At the foul line, pretty even. CM, 6 out of 7. Word of Life, 5 out of 6. not many turnovers. 7 for the Mustangs, 6 for the Huskies. Total rebound, the edge goes to Central Maine, 22-12. The other positive thing is Central Maine, Rob, has 17 assists in the first half. Individually, for the Huskies, Hayden Jordan, double digits with 13. 6 points for Ephraim Marvin, also 6 points for Lucas Parsher. Dan Morales with 3, Blake Gossell with 1. For the Mustangs, Caden Moore in double digits with 10 points. Wyatt Hathaway's hit a couple of threes on his way to 8 points. Will Duke scoring that last basket of the first half. 3 for 4 from the floor. One of them was a 3. 7 points for Duke. JT Pound, 6 points, 8 rebounds. Keontae Marsh got it into the scorebook the first time in the second game here, joining second semester. He was 2 for 2 from three-point country, 6 points. Alex Brigitte made a couple of nice moves inside for 4 points. 4 points also for Riley Bowen. Vaughn Jonas doing a lot of nice things. 4 points, 4 rebounds. Aiden Jefferson came off the bench and hit a 3. And likewise, Ben Francis hit a 3. Rocco Chang played, had a rebound and an assist. So we'll take another break. We're at the half of this men's YSCC matchup. The score, Central Maine Community College 55, Word of Life Bible Institute 29. Come back and join us in a minute or so on Munzing Media Sports.
Since 1964, the mission of Central Maine Community College has been to serve the surrounding communities with an enriched and inclusive learning environment. The college takes pride in transforming students into employees through lifelong learning opportunities that expand career aspirations and improve current workplace skills. While the most evident changes have been made to the physical layout of the college, the real magic happens within the learning. Engaging in classroom conversations, collaborating in immersive hands-on projects in labs, and sharing through teamwork in academics and extracurricular activities provides students with opportunities to think critically, solve real-world problems, and become lifelong learners. At CMCC, students are surrounded by peers all working towards the same goal, with expert faculty who seek out innovative ways to make classes more than just a lecture, and staff who make student success their priority. Students are empowered to forge their own path towards graduation and beyond. Please join us in celebrating the 60th anniversary of Central Maine Community College and be part of our continued journey of growth and innovation.
Giving you a look at the scorers table where all the work gets done. Steve English grooving to the tunes.
Got his Red Sox hat on.
Getting set to go. Making it all happen here. He's the man behind the curtain. He's like the wizard of Kirk Hall.
Red Sox got all these pitchers high priced, but most of them coming off injuries.
Right.
That's what worries me. Still haven't made a move for potential third baseman.
No, not yet.
The idea to move Rafael Devers to first. Tristan Casas maybe in a trade. I don't know.
Maybe Bergman, they keep saying, so that would be a good one.
Anyway. Yeah, I went back at 9:41. 9:41 on the clock. The game was tied. So from 9:41 to triple zeros, 31-5. 31-5. And the dropkick Murphy's in the background here. like the same starting five for the Mustangs.
Yeah, Coach Gagne able to go to the bench, get valuable contributions right off that bench. How many rebounds, Jim, for JT Pound? I thought JT had a good board cleaning there.
Usually your thoughts are true. The feeling is true. 8 rebounds.
That's a solid first half.
And 2 assists. Huskies ball to start the second half. Let's see what changes they made. Hand off to Marvin. Marvin dumps it in. Will Duke bats it out of bounds. Sort of sense that might have been a set play coming out of the half. Still 15 on the shot clock, so the Huskies can set it up. Morales goes back outside. On the drive, Parsher. 3 to shoot. Baseline shot, good. Nice awareness by Hayden Jordan.
Yeah, saved the possession there, didn't he?
People down in Florida like that one. He's from Apollo Beach.
Huskies need some stops.
And once they do, they need another one. They try to get more on the diagonal pass for potential alley-oop basket, but he was being held.
That's a foul like in any sport. That's pass interference in football.
Hathaway out to Moore. Here's a three-pointer, Hathaway. Side of the rim, rebound went right to Marvin. Marvin, quick pace up the court. Coast to coast, what a drive by Ephraim Marvin, Rob.
Well, good start here for the Huskies in the second half. First 2 possessions, cash it in. They get the stop on the defensive end.
You sort of sensed they was going to go all the way, didn't you? JT Pound does not get the roll that time. There's a steal by Duke. Behind his back to Moore. Moore spins and got deflected out of his hands. Picked up by Marvin. Look at Will Duke pound that ball, trying to get ahead of the, and he has it go off the rim. Loose ball, up and in by Moore, and give credit to Vaughn Jonas.
Yeah, Vaughn, what a really good play there to keep it alive. Tippy-toeing along that baseline. Not a lot of space there, as you know, those fans that watch us regularly.
Yeah, all kinds at the home campus of Word of Life, as I said, watching a game on live stream. There's a drive, and Dipsy do, how do you do? Nice move, Ephraim Marvin.
Marvin was marvelous on that one.
He's now up to 10, 57-35 Central Maine, just a little over 2 minutes into the second half.
Huskies playing much better this section of the game. They played a good first half of the first half.
Moore sees a little daylight and drives and lays it in.
No answer. Caden Wilder's way home.
59-35. Marvin down in the corner. Here's a three off the side of the rim, missed by Jordan. Offensive rebound, Huskies. There's a three, rattles off by Jordan. Here comes Vaughn Jonas, the Lone Star State representative. Will touch, Duke touch pass, and up and in by Duke with the assist to Caden Moore.
Yeah, Will's just got basketball IQ off the scale. He read that perfectly. Going to show you, and we'll tell you what happened.
I think they have some good chemistry between the two.
Absolutely.
I mean, they were there for one of our earliest interviews, and you know, as a duo, and you know what I'm saying. And that was setting the stage, maybe. And it's going to call traveling. Yeah, that extra step.
So let's take a look at this, and we'll break it down for you. Watch how Will reads what's happening here. He makes a touch inside. He sees his defender not paying attention. See? Swooped right by him. His defender had no idea that he would break to the basket on that. Well done, Chris, upstairs.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Excellent, Chris Wheeler.
Yeah, we get the best in business with Chris.
Chris Wheeler, not Wheel. There's a three-pointer off, no good by Gosell. No, that was, we had excellent angle to see that replay. I mean, it opened. Vaughn Jonas. Now Hathaway for three. A little bit too long. Off the floor, grabbed by Hayden Grant. Running the court, the Huskies, and there's a block by Pound. Huskies get it back. Morales spins, turns, no good. Weak side rebound up and in for Hayden Jordan. He's a leading scorer for the Huskies. 6'3" freshman. All kinds of subs going to come in for CM. Nice catch down there low by Pound, but tough angle.
Yeah.
Had to catch it down by his ankles.
Yeah, and he had to get rid of it from there because it was going to be held.
Morales comes up short, gets his own rebound, blocked by Pound, drops in the hands of Vaughn Jonas. Will Duke behind his back. Now he's going to send it out to Vaughn Jonas, and excellent anticipation, Hayden Grant. There goes Marvin, blocked by Vaughn Jonas. And we play on. Hathaway gives it to Vaughn Jonas. Over to Moore, up and in. Unselfish play by Vaughn Jonas.
What a break there, all the way back to the block. Got two replays. Got the block, and then I've got the pass finish.
We want more replays.
We gonna need time. Can I take a TV timeout? So can the announcer call timeout?
Off glass and good by Blake Gosell from Alden, New York. I'll tell you something maybe funny in a timeout here. Will Duke for three. A little too long. Weak side rebound by Gosell. Little bump there we play on.
Bump looked like Demolition Derby here. Here's the first replay. Here's a block. So it comes out. They've got a good break. The Huskies. Watch Jonas. Times his break beautifully. And then it came down the other end, and this is the resulting play on it. Good thing we got a lot of time going on here. One pass. Pass. Up and in. Beautifully done. I know we're missing some live action, but that's worth looking at.
Shot missed by Jordan. 5 subs in there for Central Maine. We'll pick them up as they get the ball. There's Marsh. Through traffic, ball get kicked. Riley Bowen scores.
Riley.
An old-fashioned set shot.
Oh, Riley. He's having a good game. And, of course, as you said, with injuries and such, Riley's going to be a very important contributor here. Second half of the, final third of the season.
And caught out of the air and laid in by Hayden Jordan. No, one time down to Bowden. I think it was a men's game, doesn't make any difference. For some reason, they're giving us media timeout, the referees.
Yeah.
Okay? Wasn't it we don't we don't want them.
Yeah.
We have ads or
yeah.
Advertisements for the college and stuff. So they keep doing it. So time goes on, it was a timeout or something, and we're up in the second level. So all of a sudden I'm sensing somebody just over my shoulder. And I look, and it's one of the referees. And I'm going, oh my goodness, did I say anything that somebody told him, right? And he goes, are you okay with this media timeouts? Oh, yeah. Do whatever you want. In fact, we don't have to have any, but that split second, I saw the stripes and I go, did I say anything that somehow somebody told them?
Yeah, you were worried about that, Jim.
Yeah.
Like, you probably haven't been in a fight since what, third, fourth grade? Back when you had physically matured above all the other third and fourth graders.
Anyway.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. Whatever they say. In the meantime, we're going, why? We don't want any media timeouts. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Men Francis. Keontae Marsh. The aforementioned earlier by Rob. Riley Bowen. Alex Brigitte. And Rocco Chang. As the ball went astray, and Brigitte's again takes responsibility. He pointed to himself. Walking the ball up, Ephraim Marvin. Ben Francis trying to fight through a screen on that far side. He sort of did. Nice soft touch over the front rim by Hayden Jordan.
Jordan just worked his way in, had the height advantage over Marsh, backed him in, just went right up and over him. That's a good read by him.
High post to Brigitte. Spins. Little baby hook shot, Alex Brigitte.
Sweetie poo right there.
Wow. Having an excellent game.
Alex here.
You know, let's see.
Leans into the defender, spins on him, goes up, baby hook.
He's out of Hollywood, Florida, American Senior High School. He's got 6 points on 3 out of 4 shooting. And there's a tough take that time. Hayden Jordan really forced his way in, and they're going to give the foul to Bowen, I believe.
Yeah, Bowen got called on it. In our first game today, women, one-handedly, they're on the road. I think some of them watching. Hello, ladies. Safe trip. Going to Bangor.
And then they'll probably take Route 9, nicknamed the airline.
Yes.
It's about 90 miles from Bangor to Calais.
Yeah.
No, but they're listening. You know, we talk about Word of Life hanging in there the whole way, good sponsorship. But the Central Maine ladies just played. They didn't flaunt anything or celebrate anything. They were all business. So.
They are.
Francis for 3, off the rim, no good. Rebound tracked down, but off a Husky. Most people know this, but you always shoot near your bench the second half. That's why you always start shooting, in this case, to the right the first half and to the left from our perspective, because that's where the CM bench is. In college, it's basically true, too. NBA isn't, if you notice,
right.
For whatever reason. Of course, sometimes that's not real basketball either. Oh, stolen away. There's a defensive back move up and in by Ephraim Marvin.
Marvin with a good read there. Read that entry all the way. And
a little comeback here for the Huskies. They're still down 22. Marsh into Brigitte. Fakes about 5 different ways, and I thought it was going to go down, and I was ready to say, boy, that worked. Pretty soft touch in there.
he does. Improving every game. Playing with more confidence. Getting valuable minutes.
Here's a 3-pointer by the Huskies. That's off the back rim. Rebound bounces around. The shot was missed by Gosell. Ben Francis ends up with it. Marsh on the far side. Kicks it way over to Chang, who fakes, stops, shoots, does not get it. Weak side rebound. Huskies in the person of Lucas Parshner. Spin move. And taken away. Excellent defense by Ben Francis. Francis controls. Bowen. Chang fakes. Chang trying to turn the corner. Has to go back outside to Marsh. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Brigitte whips it to the top. Riley Bowen for 3.
Why not?
Bang! I got to check his stats. He was 2 out of 7 coming in today. Bowen with 9. People in Melbourne like that. Under 11 minutes to go, second half.
Really stepping his game up, and he needed to. With Irwin out. Let's take a look at it.
Keontae Marsh picking up the personal.
Nice high arcing release. All net for Riley.
Let's see. All of a sudden it's quiet here. It's like
Yes.
in the library.
Like being in the confessional.
Bless me, Father.
Good. I went to parochial school. You'd go into the confessional, and Sister Superior would be outside with a stopwatch. She'd be timing the confession. If it was too long, you heard about it.
No, I had the nuns for K7. Most of them were good and nice back in the day.
Yeah.
But why do we have to sell pretzels and soda at recess and sell Christmas cards and medals in the neighborhood.
Oh my God! Yeah, you have those mite boxes. You give the, then you'd see sister down at the candy stop cashing it in. She'd be putting all the money on the counter buying penny candy for herself.
All right, we missed those foul shots. We apologize. But Rob and I just had a couple of flashbacks. Missed by Ben Francis. Hey, they had us cleaning the stairs at lunchtime as a reward.
Yeah.
Okay. Baseline jumper. Good. Nice shot. Michael Weand, freshman from Eden, New York. Chang travels.
Well, last thought on this parochial school business, Jim. You can join my support group every Thursday night. I call it COPS, Children of Parochial Schools. We FaceTime and try to work through things.
No, they didn't. They never did anything. This goes back in the day. I know my sister, 4 years behind me, knocked over a lunchbox in the hallway outside my room, and she bang for three. She was scared to death. Nice touch, Michael Wieland. He's moved up the ladder here.
Oh my. What a step through that was by Caden Moore. Wait till you see this one in slow motion, folks. You're going to say, how did he do it?
There's a block, and it's going to be arrow. There's the ball's caught between the backboard and the rim.
Look at this move by Caden. I'm sorry. I guess this is going to be. I think this is going to be the block and the stop. So there's that one. I wanted to show you his basket. We'll show it to you when we get the next break. I just haven't seen that happen very often. A block shot that gets stuck.
As I referenced a couple of times, a couple of years ago, a foul shot stopped on the back rim, never moved. Jonas comes up short. Hathaway out of the corner for three.
Oh.
Guess what? Bang.
Well, Will Duke saved that possession there. And
yes. 75-51, 9:30 to go. Inside, no good by Marvin. Huskies control. Outside for three. Bang. That was Prince Empalm. Just came in the game. He's from Nashua, New Hampshire, just about 17 miles north of Manchester. South of Manchester. Concord is to the north. Hathaway, bang.
Will Duke passing up a shot, Jim, to get a better shot by Hathaway. Wow.
That was a deep one. I'm telling you, Hathaway was closer to his bench for a handshake than he was to the arc. That's not embellishment. That's truth in that case.
Mustangs a little slow start, but from halfway through the first half, they have been dominant.
Bang. Michael Weand. 78-57. Here's Will Duke. Hathaway for three. In and out. Weak side rebound, Blake Gosell. And diving over there is Vaughn Jonas.
So this is the Caden Moore one I wanted to show folks.
I'm going to lean across here because the screen is angled. Okay. Caden Moore.
What body control.
Wow.
Came down on the jump stop. Got to come down with both feet. Did that. Completed the play.
Huskies try to go inside. Coming up short was Hayden Jordan. Huskies got a base. Jordan working. Hayden Jordan with a lot of effort at time. We'll get a timeout, Rob.
Got the timeout. Want to let you know tomorrow we'll have some more basketball. It won't be Mustang basketball. It will be Moose basketball. Water Life will stay over here in the area tonight. Be back at it tomorrow. Noontime start on the women's game. UMA women on a streak. I think they've won 10 in a row since their loss back to the Mustangs up at the Augusta Civic Center. That was back early part of the season, back in November. They've reeled off wins. They're standing up in the national rankings. I think they were 7th the last time I looked. Mustang women had dropped to 3 in the latest poll. That could go back up again. Ava Smith was National Player of the Week.
That's a biggie. That's a biggie.
And, as Coach Morong said to me, he says, I nominate Ava for Player of the Week because I said, boy, Ava had we nominated Player of the Week. He said the problem with some of our girls is when we nominate, their stats may not be as high as some others because they're not playing all the minutes.
Somebody said that earlier in the day.
Yeah, that was James Toomey had mentioned that.
No, I've been places where somebody has said, oh, So-and-so for the men hit 1,000 points early in the season as a senior. How come so-and-so for the women had to wait almost the whole season? And the difference in minutes was like 33 to 25 between the two excellent players. So it's easy to figure out once you get into that. Behind his back is Glenn. Wien gonna drive, comes up shooting, back rim, rebound one right to Wyatt Hathaway.
Edge Nutritional Player game coming up post game. I'm going to let Jim pick it. It's a tough pick today, so I
jeepers,
stay out of it.
thanks. Yeah, thanks.
Jim just back, so.
There's a drive by Hathaway. Score the basket. Score the basket.
Here it is. What a play finish here by Wyatt on the sideline here. His defender's going to lose him. JT Pound with the beautiful feed inside. Wyatt off balance, doesn't matter. He gets into a shooting position, puts it home.
The old-fashioned three-point play. Because Hathaway, high percentage foul shooter, as we said. Came into the game 88%. Three-pointer no good by the Huskies. That was missed by Weand. Here's Will Duke. In the game is his high school teammate, Miles Spear, 45. Camden Hills Regional High School. Camden Rockport is Will Duke, a little too strong on it. Also, Hope Appleton and Lincolnville go to Camden Hills High School as well as Camden Rockport. Look at Pound. Wow. It's an interesting school consolidation up there.
Yes.
Because you have the district school board making decisions for Camden Hills Regional High School.
Yeah.
Camden Rockport together has the school board, and Hope has their own, Appleton has their own, and Lincolnville has their own, managing the K-8 schools.
How many superintendents? Just one?
Yeah.
Oh.
Anyway, there's a steal. Grant lays it up and in. Hayden Grant from Akron, Ohio, found his way to upstate New York. Look at that dribbling by Will Duke. Nice catch by Moore. Jump stop and up and in. You had him scouted, Rob. You said you could do that jump stop. 83-59. Underneath, up and in. Nice under the basket. Came up the other side for Javion Glenn. Defense being played by Grant on Duke. Duke's going to get it back from Hayden Moore, and they work again. It's the Moore-Duke connection, or maybe it's a Duke-Moore connection.
I like more Duke.
Coach Gagne shakes hands with Will Duke as he comes to the bench.
Yeah, they went down to Will's hometown there, had a little exhibition game last weekend, last Saturday night.
What was the exhibition?
Ooh.
Oh, look at Marsh. Accelerates and lays it in.
He went hyper speed on that one.
Central Maine men played who? Somebody?
Good. I forget who they brought down. Bridge Academy, I think.
Okay.
Exhibition game.
All right, didn't know that. Out of bounds.
Take a look at Marsh. Just accelerates here, past his defender, on the fly. And skies are home.
Hathaway will inbound. And goes and see what the foul's on. Fouls against Michael Wieland. Again, most basketball fans know, we're not trying to sell. You can throw the ball all the way into the backcourt. What you don't want to do is catch it before the logo with your momentum.
That's right.
Going into the backcourt. But Marsh comes out. And a little miscommunication. Hathaway says it's okay. You know, Marsh learning the plays. Marsh learning the tendency of his teammates.
Yep.
So basically Hathaway said, hey, no problem. James Pearson going to check in. Behind the arc is Grant for three. Short. Rebound. Bounces right to the Huskies. And excellent pass. Glenn scores the basket on a pass, I believe, from Marvin. JT Pound from the corner. Rebound went right to Glenn. Here's a shot baseline, around and off. Rebound Mustangs. Marsh has it. Shot missed by Marvin. Spear to Hathaway for three. Short. Miles Spear gets the board. Marsh dumps it into Moore. Moore turns, and Caden Moore going to shoot two. Second trip at the line tonight for Caden Moore. Came in a 53% foul shooter. Now 1 out of 2. Again, 14 points a game, 6.7 rebounds a game.
Struggled in the last game that we did, and back with it. He's got a good start here to this one, got his confidence back, and he's been dominant inside. Several acrobatic finishes for Caden Moore today.
Nice rebound by Javion Glenn. He's got the ball now. Back outside. On the drive, Dan Morales through traffic. No good. JT Pound catches it and protects it. Here comes James Pearson from South Colan, Australia. Miles Spear. 6'5", as we said. Hope, Maine, Camden Hills Regional High School on the board. Three-pointer, no good by Weand. Moore, outlet pass to Pearson. Down the lane and knocked out of bounds.
Here's the Spear three. Bench came off on that one. Pearson with the good. I think it's a two-point basket, I'm sorry. But all net. No hesitation whatsoever, up and in.
Camden Hills, the nickname, Windjammers.
Yeah, just did their game the other day against Gardner in high school basketball. They got another good team.
All alone, Caden Moore. I think Marsh was the one that threw it in. Timeout on the court. 4:04 remaining, second half. Central Maine 92, Word of Life 63 on Munzing Media Sports.
Look across the way at the crowd in here tonight. Give you a little left to right action.
I noticed at that timeout, Will Duke immediately went over to Miles Spear.
Yeah.
His high school teammate.
That's awesome.
Just showing the fans, I guess.
As we said.
Caden Moore still in there. Jefferson's coming back. Spear, Pearson, and Marsh. You heard from James Pearson's mother a little while back, didn't you?
Yes. Some of the fans up on the big screen giving a wave.
So
Fan cam, we call it.
Yep. I believe it's around 1 p.m. or 1:30 Sunday over in Australia.
No wonder I'm hungry.
16 hours ahead, I believe. No, I say, if I make any reference to any international stuff or cousin, I'm just curious and interested of what they're doing. You know, I mean, for customs or celebrations or. Remember, as educators, we always told the kids.
Yeah.
The question was, when do you stop learning? And then we answered it ourselves. Never.
Never. Yeah.
Coming out of the corner is Mapalm. Morales spins, shut off. Glenn gives up the dribble. Nice catch on the far side. Andrew Spenceley in the game. Travels. Andrew Spenceley, freshman from Land O'Lakes, Florida. Not Land O'Lakes margarine, remember?
Right. That's out in the Midwest, right?
Yeah. Hunter Brackett is in.
Hunter.
All right. I'm not sure he's got his true fan club here tonight, though, because the students aren't here. Number 12, 6'4" sophomore, Poland, Maine. Played for the Poland Knights. A few weeks ago, he had that student section going nuts. He wanted him to hit a three. And finally, he got a layup, didn't he, somehow?
I think he did, yeah.
Jefferson fakes. Pearson in the corner. Back to Marsh. 5 to shoot. Marsh from downtown. And he banks it in. He banks it in, and he doesn't even smile.
Didn't even have a change of expression.
Yeah.
He says, I do that all the time, boys.
Having fun, that's part of it. Word of Life goes baseline, and I think there's a foul. But we're non-shooting here. Still non-shooting with 2:52 to go. This game was tied with 9:40 remaining in the first half.
I think Coach Gagne going to be very happy with the effort here tonight by his troops here, all of them. Boy, they really, when Jim goes through the final stats, you can see a lot of kids scored, contributed, a lot of assists.
Jump shot, nice play. Michael Whelan, boy, he stopped on a dime and came up shooting, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
95-65, Central Maine. Again, the Huskies will play UMA on this court tomorrow with Rob Munzing on the play-by-play. As the Moose will be here for women's and men's action. Brackett, a little too long. His teammates were ready to celebrate.
Yeah. The UMA men will match up well against this Word of Life outfit. That should be a really good contest. And UMA women are very good. They've already got a win over Word of Life women.
Glenn missed a shot. Here's Pearson. Nice track. Jefferson, how'd he come to that? Down the lane, Brackett comes up short. Morales has the ball. Again, very positive coaching by the Husky staff.
And great decorum, both their teams.
Yes. Head coach Justin Cousins' 8th year, assisted by Ethan Schnake. Shot no good by Jefferson. And what a steal. Marsh.
Marsh is athletic, Jim.
Yeah.
He's a great pickup.
Miles Spear thought about it. Spear comes up shooting, spins off, rebound Morales as we near the 1 minute mark remaining. Number 3, Andrew Spenceley. That's Mapalm. 8 to shoot. They go to Morales. Spear playing defense. They're going to call a foul on Spear. He might have been in that defensive circle. I'm not sure, but it's going to be foul shots for the Huskies of Word of Life Bible Institute. I take that back. No shots. It was team foul number 6 on CM. 3-pointer, no good, missed by Spenceley. Here's James Pearson, like to get a couple more Mustangs in the book. Comes out to Pearson. Pearson, no look past the Spear. The ball got loose. Pearson back out to Marsh for 3. That's off the rim. Jefferson to the other side. Hunter Brackett wants to go to work. Brackett has it blocked. And we're under 10 seconds. Huskies looking for one more shot maybe. Morales is fouled with 2.2.
So as we said, more basketball here tomorrow in YSCC action as the Huskies will stay over. They'll take on UMA. Those games at 12 and 2. Chris will be here with me to bring you those ones.
Dan Morales from Bayamon, Puerto Rico.
We'll see you Tuesday night for 6 o'clock women's tip-off against NHTI. Kids will be back in school.
Was that a sigh of relief I heard from the parents?
Yeah.
And nice touch with that one. by Morales. Is doing 1 out of 2. And that's going to do it. 95-66. As we said, it was tied with 9:40 to go in the first half. CM finished the first half on a 31-5 run. And that was pretty much it. Second half was competitive, but Word of Life played, made some good plays, but never could really cut.
Yeah, couldn't really chip away at that lead there as the Mustangs continued our full gallop. We can go to the stats right now, Jim, if you want.
All right, I'm trying to get my cough drop here. All right, real quick. Field goal percentage, 31 for Word of Life, 48 for Central Maine. Behind the arc, Huskies 8 out of 32. Mustangs 11 out of 28, that's 39%. Foul shooting 8 out of 10 for Mustangs, 8 out of 12 Huskies. 15 turnovers for Central Maine, 11 for Word of Life. Rebound edge to Central Maine, 44-36. And this is impressive, Rob. Should I stop or not here? They're having a little meeting at mid-court there.
I think they're having a post-game prayer. Yeah, we'll wait till they're.
Yeah.
Nice touch. Very nice. Great sportsmanship shown there, and fans appreciate that, Jim.
Yeah.
Glad we caught that.
Yeah, I didn't notice. I was
looking at
I was partial
the
with
graphics
through the stats, so we wanted to, once we realized what was going on, because we were looking down. So a nice, it's what, sportsmanship of any kind, whether it's, tied in with, what somebody wants to do, for a prayer or something. But Central Maine, just joined, as very naturally. They said,
yes.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys inviting us in. And right now there's conversations going between a few Central Maine players, if you look out there, and some Huskies. So,
yep, we're going to.
Back to the, I was going to say, Central Maine had 30 assists.
Fantastic.
30 assists.
Fantastic, yeah. You're seeing two guys with faces for radio, but nonetheless.
I said, anyway. Big game for Hayden Jordan, 23 points, 6 rebounds for the Huskies. Ephraim Marvin, double digits with 12. 9 points from Michael Weand. Lucas Parsher, 6. 4 points for Javion Glenn. 4 for Dan Morales. Prince Mapalm had a 3-point basket for 3. Also 3 points for Blake Gossell. Hayden Grant, 2 points. Scoring for the Huskies. For the Central Maine Mustangs, Caden Moore, 23 points, 5 rebounds. Wyatt Hathaway, 17 points, made 4 threes. It almost seemed he made more because he made them in a fairly short
he did.
period of time, a sequence.
Yeah.
Will Duke, 11 points, 7 assists. Keontae Marsh, second game as a Mustang, 11 points. Also, I'm impressed, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. Riley Bowen, 9 points. Alex Brigitte, some nice move inside for 6 points. JT Pound, 6 points. And, of course, he has double-digit rebounds with 12. That would be a good bet, I think, if you want to make a bet. Devon Jonas did a lot of nice things. 4 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. Aiden Jefferson hit a 3 for his 3 points. Ben Francis, 3 points came via a 3. He also had 4 assists. Miles Spear came off the bench, hit a basket for 2. Also seeing action, James Pearson, Hunter Brackett, Rocco Chang, and again, Isaac Irwin injured, and he talked to us before the game and said he's going home, have it taken care of Australia. But you wanted to touch base with us before he left.
Fantastic
That was
kid.
that was classy. That was classy. And Tony Milevich has been hurt the whole season from Croatia, so I never got the injury. But anyway, so again, this Central Maine women won easily over Word of Life. And this game was close early on, as we referenced a few times. Final score, Central Maine 95, Word of Life 66. Central Maine now 10-7 overall, 7-1 in the conference. They're heading to Washington County for tomorrow. Word of Life's going to drop to 9-7 overall, 4-6 in the conference. Great job by Chris Wheeler. Rob Munzing, great job doing multitasking as usual. You know, getting those replays while action is going. Very positive, Rob. And we had some good shots of a lot of great action.
Yeah, it was a great job. Chris does a great job on the camera, and it's great to have you back with us, Jim. I had that little time off there, and it wasn't like you went to Florida or anything.
No, I appreciate it. Always a pleasure to see you and everybody with Munzing Media, as well as the staff and students at Central Maine Community College.
Yeah, we'll pick you up again, Jim. It's not available next week for the makeup game, as he's got Bowdoin College action, but I'll be here for that one along with everybody else.
The week after that, I think,
after
is 2 or 3 games, I believe.
Yeah.
All right, we thank everybody for watching and listening, no matter where you were around the world. So speaking for Rob Munzing and Chris Wheeler, I'm Jim Toomey, saying the final score in this men's game, Central Maine 95, Word of Life 66. Until the next time on Munzing Media Sports, take care, everybody.